I've been slowly dying, like just waiting for this order to come because it's been so long. I've been like almost caving and getting from Amazon, and it was bad. It was bad. I'm waiting on 2 more books, but these are the ones that I have so far. Because I haven't read any of these books, I'm not 100% sure if they're good or bad, obviously. And I bought them and I ordered them based off of reviews, based off of research, stuff that I felt that I might like. And I did all this research almost 3 weeks ago, so I'm not sure and I don't remember what a lot of the books are about. So for some of them, I'm just going to tell you the title. This one is called Wife 22 by Melanie Gideon. It's supposed to be really good based off of my research, and I'm really excited because I've been needing some fiction in my life. The next book I ordered is Fried Green Tomatoes at the Whistle Stop Cafe by Fannie Flagg. I just remember reading about it and thinking that I might like it, and I think I read maybe the first few pages on Amazon. I was like, ooh, you know, like good writing, good fiction. I didn't read too much about it because I don't like to ruin the book for myself. Then again, that's how I read 50 Shades of Grey. Moving on. The next book is We Were Liars by E. Lockhart, and I have read books by E. Lockhart before, and they were, I think maybe 1 or 2 books. Maybe 1. I can only think of 1 at the top of my head, and it was really good. The more reviews I watched of this book, the more everyone was just like, read it without knowing anything else about it. I know that I'm like maybe a year or 2 late on the hype, but my philosophy is, especially with the booktube community, is that everyone will hype up a book and you buy it and then it turns out to be mediocre or okay. And it's more of like a trendy thing instead of like a long-lasting, really good book. So what I do is I let the book be popular, I let it continue, let it do its thing, and then I come back maybe half a year later, a year later, and be like, oh, are people still talking about this? Is this still worth my time? Because it's the worst thing when you order a book and then you're waiting for it and you're so excited, you've heard so much hype about it. It comes and then you read it and you're like, okay, what? Great marketing. But what? I know that there are some people who say that they didn't like it, but I think those are the same people who were overhyped. So maybe that would have been me, so I'm going into this with minimal knowledge. I think it includes rich people. I'm sure it includes lies. We'll see. The next book is Letters to a Young Poet by Rainer Maria Rilke? Not sure. I saw this on a friend's Goodreads. She obviously really liked it, and I was like, oh, you know, put it on my Goodreads, and I was thinking about it for a while. I was like, oh, should I get it? Should I not get it? And I was like, oh, like it's short, it's like $3, like why not? I am quite excited for this one, except less of a, oh my god, hype excitement, and more of a, oh, this would be really good for like a nice cup of tea, like a nice afternoon, a very chill, calm time. Don't know much about it other than the title and the name of the author. I know I should stop saying that I'm very excited for books, but I'm actually very excited for this one. It is Hallucinations by Oliver Sacks, Allah yarhamah. And Oliver Sacks is such a beautiful writer, and he's so thoughtful. He's a neurologist, and he talks about the human mind and like his practice, and I can feel years of thoughtfulness on the page when I'm reading his books. And I don't think that they're only interesting to medical students, because I know people who are not medical students or doctors who have read his work and thought it was very beautiful and poignant. The reason why I picked up Hallucinations, this specific one, instead of any of the other Oliver Sacks books is because a friend of mine got it, and based off of what he was saying about it, it sounded really good. I'm very susceptible to the opinions of the people I love and respect, so this is the one. The next one, I'm extremely hype about it, but in a very philosophical way. It is The Wisdom of Insecurity by Alan W. Watts. A message for an age of anxiety. And, okay, it might sound like I'm not doing well in my life, but Alan Watts is genuinely one of my favorite philosophers ever. A lot of his insights are very well thought out, and I feel like he comes from such a place of understanding whenever he writes whatever books that he has. A lot of his ideas on life and objects and the way that you want to, you know, live your life, philosophy, are based off of practical, actual day-to-day thoughts and ideas. So the 2 other books that I've read by him are The Way of Zen by Alan Watts, which is a really good insight into Buddhism and philosophy in the Far East. And I haven't really heard of Buddhism being talked like this before. This is one of those books that I really want to reread, but there's like so much going on, and it's such a sit down and study it type of book, because I am interested in Eastern religions. Eastern religions? Is Islam an Eastern religion? I am interested in Islam. Peace. peace. A few years ago, I ordered Does It Matter by Alan Watts, which is talking about man's relation to materiality, which I really enjoyed. You could just see these beautiful tabs that I have never gone back to. So this also requires a reread. I'm so surprised that he's not very well known. I'm always like, but guys, Alan Watts. It's Alan Watts. And I never really get that same enthusiasm. But to be fair, the people I talk to aren't very enthusiastic about Camus or Sartre or like a lot of other people, so those are the books that I ordered. Let me know if you guys are reading anything or if you want to specifically recommend anything to me, because my plans for August have fell through and I have a lot of free time now, which is mostly why I ordered these books. It's sad, but might as well bury myself, head in the sand, books. Am I okay? Peace out.